I know.
If stream is started, can we announce Pirate Chris's OnlyFans?
Why would you say these things to the entire internet? And Dan Aykroyd.
Oh my god, you have an OnlyFans?
Sigh. I hate everyone. But
Yes,
myself
one
mostly.
subscriber. It's Brian.
I was gonna ask if it was Brian, but I kind of figured.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty obvious, right?
Feels like a safe assumption.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a real safe bet.
Yeah.
It'd be weird if it wasn't Brian.
like it's just him. That would be weird.
He has one subscriber, it's him on an alt.
Oh shit.
Here you go, me. Here's 90 cents on the dollar.
Yeah.
Buys a house, starts an OnlyFans, makes a mold basement. The man's
Not
on
in that
fire
order.
in 2021.
Well, yeah.
Sorry.
Oh
Starts
wait,
an
did we just
OnlyFans,
refer to
buys a
him as
house.
Mold Basement?
No,
I said he created a mold basement.
I create mold basements,
Moldy.
Okay.
and then I destroy them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you guys know the rules. If Pirate Chris gets referred to as Mold Basement, he gets another vengeance point.
What about moldy locks?
I mean, that's just funny.
True.
But funny and vengeance points aren't mutually exclusive, though.
Maybe they're funny vengeance points. They're a separate category.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
No, that's not how it works. You don't get to make up the rules for vengeance points.
Well, why the fuck do you get to make up the rules for vengeance points?
Because
Yeah,
I'm the
you're
one
not a
with the dry
paladin in
erase
this
board.
one.
Fuck! You got me.
Oh,
Not a damn thing I can do about that. Unless.
no, that won't work.
Fuck.
If I refer to my basement as a fun dungeon, then it won't be a mold basement.
Damn.
And that's how you beat a joke to death.
Perfect. I
Sean's
knew my
here
life
just in
was-
time. Good.
Hello, Sean. How are you doing?
Oh, that's right. I should probably log on the stream.
Yeah, so you can talk to Sean while we play. Well, and Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah, of
My
course.
apologies, Dan.
Obviously. And apologies to Mr. Aykroyd.
Oh, you don't need to apologize to him.
Ah, lynch
Didn't mean to
lunch.
say that with so much in your face. Alright, come on. Load, please, Twitch. My internet has not been good today,
So we hear.
so we're gonna... listen.
I'm listening.
Just
You're like that fairy from Zelda.
Just don't
Hey,
even.
listen!
don't
Like
even
all
right now.
day, every day. Listen!
Hey! Look! Listen!
Listen!
Wow.
Hey!
We listened the first 100 times. How about you shut your mouth?
You're not my real
Hey!
conscience, Aubrey.
Look! Listen!
And so it has begun. And so it
Oh.
has ended.
Yeah, that's it.
Nice. That was a fun run, guys. That was
And
good.
done.
I've once again forgotten that Billy is at 4 hit points.
Yeah, it's not a session until Billy gets knocked unconscious. Let's get going, guys.
I think you mean Billy is
I was on
up to
2
4
failed
hit
death saving
points.
throws last time.
Yeah, as I recall, you doubled your hit points when you went up to 4.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
God, maybe I
Wait.
should multi-class as a cleric.
Yes.
All right, I'm off to find Dalton Auburn, renowned.
Oh, fuck. God damn it. Forgot so much.
Renowned chef Who most likely is mediocre, but that's okay because I'm just gonna make everyone think they had the food from an amazing chef. It'll be just as good.
It's basically the same.
It's pretty much the same thing, except the second one takes a lot more spells.
It's better than a dude who just.
It's just altering brain chemicals. It's fine.
Yeah, it's chemistry.
It's fine.
Science.
Oh,
Nothing like altering some good chemicals on a Sunday night.
Yeah.
exactly. Finally, you understand.
I never said I understand.
Why can't I get this open?
You don't.
There we
Sorry.
go.
Oh, fuck me then. All right.
Oh, I need to bring up the. Hang on. I'm just bringing up the stats for my mortar and pestle. Technically, it's my grandma's
Your cauldron?
mortar and pestle.
Cauldron? Yeah. You have a mortar and pestle?
New rule: I get a vengeance point every time someone says cauldron.
Can we trade these in for
As long
prizes
as
at some
Billy
point?
has to spend the vengeance points. That's fine. 'Cause they reset every time you get knocked unconscious.
No, every time you hit if you hit 100 vengeance points, you get to trade them in for one free "I don't die this time, please."
Ooh.
Which also, Billy, don't you have like 2 of those already? Why didn't you use
Do
that?
these "I don't die this time, pleases" actually do anything?
What?
Anything like that? What are you talking about?
From being a shadow sorcerer?
Oh, the like
Yeah.
strength of the grave and
Yeah, the "I
Stuff
don't
like
die
that?
this time, please."
I don't know. You
Oh, yeah,
act like I ever
that perk.
you act like I ever think about anything that I have. Right? I've had potent cantrip this entire time. I've not used it once. Alright?
Why? Why? What is this character? I'm gonna give myself weird
Here's the
stuff,
thing.
and then the stuff I do have, I'm not gonna use. Like,
He's a survivor.
I simply because
That's
one, I
what
don't
Billy
use
is.
cantrips that often. I just don't use cantrips that often.
Billy
So that's
exclusively
why I haven't
used
used cantrip.
bonfire.
Maybe when?
Like,
I've never used bonfire.
check the tapes. Sean?
I don't even have
Oh, we have tapes.
check the tapes.
Oh
Oh,
man, do we
we have
have tapes?
I have
Yep.
firebolt.
yeah.
Create bonfire?
Wind spell that
Don't
motherfucker.
have
Boom, boom.
Oh shit.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yes, let's go. Last time,
Now I'm filled with vitriol. So let's go.
That's okay. We can climb in your cauldron if it makes you happier.
y'all,
Continue.
you actually didn't murder the kitchen staff, did you?
Now they ran away like punks.
Yeah.
But I believe one of the kitchen staff thought he
No.
murdered Aubrey and then ran away. I think.
Yes. And then the other one, I believe, saw the
Yeah.
body and was like, "I'm not dealing with this," and left.
Yeah, they just noped out of there when they. So like, Aubrey really did a good job of clearing that kitchen out. Great work, Billy. Where's Brad?
Thanks.
Yes, well. Pump, 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 pump. Yeah. So, you guys own a restaurant now?
Oh boy, yes we do.
I mean, or
Yeah, definitely ours now.
close enough to it.
Yep.
You're currently looking for staff. I believe Billy is looking for health. Zadok went looking for,
A chef.
excuse me, Dalton Auburn, renowned chef of Magnes.
Yeah, it'll be so good. Maybe I'll find the wrong guy. He's even better.
Can you adjust his memory so that he thinks his name is Dalton?
I mean, someone's getting their mind fucked with tonight. That's all I know.
And Allie, what are you up to in this restaurant full of still living animals?
I think she was closing house that night, and then afterwards, she's probably cleaning up and just like making the place her own, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Getting rid of all the chairs so that you just have the cushions to sit on?
Maybe. We're gonna start with cleaning.
Okay.
Start with cleaning, maybe release the animals, and yeah, just a whole bunch of prestidigitation, I guess.
Oh, I was gonna say Billy getting a second use out of her maid costume, but or Allie, sorry, not Billy. All right,
I do still have the maid costume, don't I? Yes, I do.
legally.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have a cleaning montage with Marty Paws.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, Allie, clean. Billy, live. Etc. All right, so why did I write your name as Zadaz? Okay, so Zadok.
Yep.
Uh, it's decently late in the evening. Um, you're kind of getting to the point where restaurants are closing and people are going to bars to keep drinking or heading home. Um, it's our rules, and I haven't given a date in a while, so let's say it's a Friday night. So
Okay.
most people are heading out to bars rather than heading home today.
All right.
Um, why don't you roll me a quick investigation and tell me where you would like to be searching for this chef?
15. Well, I'm gonna go to like the downtown place where people all go out, like the highfalutin people.
Highfalutin.
Obviously, this guy is a really good chef, so he must be at one of the highfalutin restaurants.
All right. Yeah. You begin making your way around town, and you kind of check a couple of these bars, and you kind of just throw open the door to the first couple and see it's like uh the first one's like really outdoorsy themed, and everyone in there is dressed in leather armor, uh like they're adventurers who are coming back with gold in their pocket. Um, and that's not really where chefs go. That doesn't sound right at all. None of those men look like chefs, do they? No. And the next one is
It's me. I'm looking for some really good food.
you get slurred responses and a couple like, "Yeah, good food, more food, drinks." This crowd has been drinking a lot.
I gathered that.
Um, the next place you go is some people discussing the local sports ball team. Um, also not very chef friendly to what you might assume. Um, also quite a rowdy lot, very
Yeah,
drinkable.
these Neanderthals will eat anything.
Um, and then you kind of stumble into a wine bar. Um, and you see a couple groups of people. Um, there's some people dressed entirely in black cloth shirts and pants with like small hats on. Um, There's another group of people who look really beat up, like they were all fighting. And there's a third group of um, some people who are all wearing white coats.
Ooh, white coats. Those must be chefs. I'll go up to them. Excuse me.
Hmm.
Are you chefs? Those look like chef coats. Or aprons or whatever they're called.
Uh, chefs? No, no, my good man. We are doctors.
What's a doctor?
You know, we take broken people and we break them a little more so that they fix right.
That sounds like something else, but all right.
No, no, it's quite effective.
Are you here to eat then?
Mm, well, we're finishing our shift, yes, and enjoying some of the
Wait,
locals'
you work
poetry.
here? You're
Not
wine
here.
bar doctors?
No, no,
That's
no.
very strange.
That's
Seems
not.
made up.
It does, doesn't it?
I was just wondering if this was a place to get a good bite to eat.
They have some small plates, I think.
Well, I ate small plates. I want a big plate.
Um, one of the people dressed in black cloth gives like a cheer at that. Yeah, big plates.
Right. See, he knows what I'm on about.
Uh, um, well, there was that restaurant where you could bring in your own meat and they'd cook it for you.
That
Not
place
too
is
far from here.
terrible. I haven't a good authority. But I hear it's under new management and it might improve significantly.
Oh, well, we might have to check that out then.
I
Um,
highly recommend it. Wink
hmm,
wonk.
I what? Are you coming on? Do you want to be a doctor?
Well, it's not that kind of wink wonk.
Well, you don't seem the kind to be a doctor, so there.
No, I don't want to play doctor.
Gross.
So anyway, is there another place?
Another place.
There seems to be a lack of good restaurants in this area. I'm very excited that we are getting into this niche that is very uncrowded. But in the meantime, I gotta find a chef. Don't know about him.
Uh, quick roll a perception check, and the man says, yes, I think I've heard the name before. Sounds familiar." 15.
Yep.
Okay. Um, as you're talking to this group of white jacketed people, these quote unquote doctors, you notice the one of the men who was dressed in the black clothes, who had like cheered when you said "I want big plates," is attempting to sneak out the door.
Boy, you, where are you going?
He breaks off for it. Just makes a break for it. Nope, 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 nope.
I'm gonna cast suggestion and say, come back here until I'm done talking to you.
Wisdom save?
Yeah, 18.
It's a 5. There's a 5 cut it.
Nope.
He makes it just outside of the door and then does the Grandpa Simpson and like makes a little loop and comes right back through the door and like kind of trots up to you and has like a bewildered look on his face. And he's like, "You can't take me in. You can't. I won't go.
Take you in for what?
I, I don't have to tell you that. I might want to talk to you right now. Seem a very
But here's
pleasant
the
person,
thing.
but
I'm gonna want to talk to you until you answer all me questions. So, if you don't answer me questions, then we're just gonna sit here a bit till
well,
I think of something even more fun to do to you. I like to make an intimidation roll.
okay.
Well, 13. Not very good.
He does not seem to be intimidated by you. The doctors behind you, though, seem a little excited at this. They start rubbing their hands together a little bit. Ooh. Um, and he's still like shifting weight from foot to foot. And he's, well, you don't got any evidence on me, so you can't prove anything anyway. How about that then?
Well, I got your confession.
No. I didn't
Yeah,
confess to
you
doing
just
anything.
confessed
Nope.
just now.
No, I've never confessed to anything in my life.
Are you sure about that?
No.
What would you not be confessing to exactly?
Yeah, exactly. What even is there to confess about? Am I right? uh, big plates, please. Big plates. Big plates.
Hey, what's all about this big plates thing? I'm really trying to open a restaurant here, and I need a chef. You seem to know a thing or two about eating.
Wait, you're looking for a chef?
Well, yes. That's
You're
what
not
I said.
you're not part of the guard?
Do I look like someone to be walking around as part of the guard?
You could be. You could be undercover. I don't know. You seem to be rife with magic and whatnots. You could be disguising yourself.
Well, I suppose I could be concerned. Well, that's a good point, I suppose. All right. I could be one of the guard.
Well,
So you should be suspicious of me, yeah. Well
you
done.
have to tell me if you're a guard. It's a law.
Oh,
If I ask you,
well,
isn't
what
it?
if I'm not a guard? There's no law about that, is there?
Well, you're the guard. You would know.
Well,
So I
I'm
suppose
not a
not.
guard. That's the problem. I don't know.
Well, all right then.
So
Neither of
this
us are
whole
guards.
thing's kind of new to me. Being in cities and talking through problems. Usually, I don't do that either.
Hmm.
But as I understand it, violence is not good for business.
Well, it can be, but generally no. Yes, you're right.
Right. So, you know a cook. Are you this Dalton Auburn fella?
I am. Yeah,
Oh,
possibly.
I've heard about
Hmm.
you. You want to cook me something?
All right. Do you have a kitchen?
I
Foods to
do.
cooks. Very
I
well.
do.
Um,
Do you have any current employment we need to work out, or are you available?
oh, there's nothing that you need to be worried about in terms of that.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll just take you at your word then. I'm sure that won't come back to bite me in the slightest.
Excellent. I will also take you at your word,
Zadok.
Mr. Sadok Nautikov. Got it.
Zadok Narkov. That kind of rhymes. I like it. Yeah. So we'll just take you back to the soon-to-be renamed place. I was thinking of calling it the Cheeses of Nazareth. No?
Yeah.
Yeah. You see, we would put a lot of cheese on things. That'd be kind of our shtick.
Ugh.
What, you don't like cheese?
I love cheese.
Oh,
One of the best ingredients.
perfect. All right. Yeah, it's right this way. I start leading him back to the restaurant.
He starts. He'll follow you.
Excellent.
He- Pretty much at like every alleyway, though, he like peeks his head down it and starts like peering down, like he's expecting to get jumped or something.
So, you got a
Hmm?
lot of people after you or something?
No, of course not. Do you?
Well, you really seem to be looking around every corner.
Yes, that's safest way to travel. That way you don't get struck by carts or moving vehicles of any sort.
Boy,
Or
you see, but you're looking mighty suspicious.
no,
Peeking
I'm
around and looking and giving everyone the twitchy eye, and now I'm walking with you, so now I'm looking suspicious by associations.
so we're both suspicious, is what you're saying.
That's right, and I would rather you just walk
Excellent.
like
Then
a
neither of
regular
us.
person,
Well, if we're
so
both
as we don't
suspicious,
get stopped by the guards.
well,
I don't want no trouble either, you know what I mean?
hmm, very well. Oh,
All right, just relax, cool it.
he starts like
I'll like walk with a very exaggerated, relaxed body movements.
he starts walking like really stiffly, like the toy soldier march. He's like, "Hoo-hoo-hoo, hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. What a nice night. Hoo-hoo-hoo."
That's a spirit.
Uh, you'll make your way back to the restaurant to be named later. With Cheeses of Nazareth.
Yeah, that's for Jesus. They're delicious. They hang him up for 3 days to dry him out.
You walk in on a scene of Allie almost done tidying up everywhere.
And her mom. And her cat. And Floria?
Yeah, Floria's not doing much to help clean, but she's there.
Great.
Her mom is helping clean, yes.
Yee.
Floria was not hired to clean, and so she will not.
That's fine. You can just stand there and look pretty.
She lets out a snort at that.
Ellie gives her a thumbs up.
Um. So this is the place. Seems
Right, yeah, this is the kitchen right here. As you can see, it's in excellent condition. And it's well stocked.
Uh, like half of the cages are empty. He's just kind of like looking around, and he notices the small pool of blood where Billy was formerly collapsed in. Uh,
I thought you were cleaning this up.
The kitchen was
I am
next.
cleaning it up.
Why wasn't it first? That's where all the mess was. And who let all these cages open? Now all the food's gone.
The wind did it.
Yeah, sorry. Whoops. There's nothing we can do.
What bloody places are you talking about?
what?
It was the wind that opened the cages.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, quit being so paranoid.
You know,
Who's this guy?
he was acting very paranoid as he led me here as well. Very suspicious bloke. I think he's a cop. He starts like sidling up behind Billy as though he's always known.
I,
I think he's a cop. A guard, that is.
out of all of us, I think that he is one of the least likely to be a cop.
That's right. I have many qualifications that are
Out of the group of us.
Wow. I'm still.
Anyway, what's
Right,
your name?
yes.
Who's this guy? The dude with the shifty eyes.
His name's Dalton Orborn.
No, his
He's
name's
the chef.
Doc.
What's
Yes.
that?
I said no, his
Are you
name's
calling
Doc.
me shifty-eyed?
You were looking quite shifty-eyed before.
I've eaten people for less.
Well,
Zadok, not
were
now,
they any
please.
good?
Thank you.
You know, I'm very sensitive about my eyes.
Zadok, no one's calling your eyes shifty. It's not
Right.
you. I was talking to him.
Very
So
well.
what's your name?
Dalton Auburn, world-renowned chef extraordinary.
You
Extraordinaire.
Great. Okay. So, my name is Billy. That's my blood on the floor. Don't worry about it. It's up next.
I'm slightly worried about it. I won't lie to you.
And it's okay. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Simply don't worry about it. So, we need a chef. We have recently acquired this restaurant. We are part of a larger guild. She has taken a clipboard out of her robes, and a pen, and she goes, "We're part of Laundry Sucks. That's a terrible name. Magni Adventurer Guild, based in Mag, and we are currently looking for a chef to fill a position for us as an unpaid intern. Now, yes, noted, you are unpaid and you will receive no supervision or instruction. However, you do receive the exposure of working for Laundry Sucks, as a terrible name, Magni Adventurers Guild,
Fuck.
and
We the bad guys?
and a and a bonus in the form of this pin." And she takes out like a little, like one of those clear buttons, and on the inside it just has Marty Paws, and it says "well done" above it.
Awesome job.
Wow, you've really been listening to Mr. Bradley. That was spot on. That was.
Well, I don't need the exposure. In fact, the less exposure I receive, the better.
I
But
mean, this would enable you to start a new identity, and if to form a new identity, and if the person or persons that you're trying to avoid comes looking for you, you can say, "Nope, that's not me."
who said?
Besides, you gotta pay us back for all that bail money when you were arrested, remember? And I cast Modify Memory.
Oh.
And I can create a 10-minute period. Well, that's a... Wait, first of all, you get to save, so DC 18.
Can you make him think that I'm his parole officer?
You damn right I can.
We're bad people.
Big fail.
Awesome. So let's see. Okay, so I could do like a 10-minute period within the last 24 hours. So let's see how I can do this. Okay, so he was
Scratch the parole officer thing.
arrested.
Scratch that.
No. We're gonna work with it.
It has been
He was
said.
caught by a giant of a man and Billy, two cops that caught him, and he was he was doing some shady shit. He was like, He was in that restaurant that I found him in, and he was like stealing from the patrons, and no, he wasn't stealing from the patrons. He was in the restaurant where I caught him. The cops walked in, they saw him, they were like, "There he is, right there," and they caught him, and then he was begging for them to release him, and then Billy said, "Okay, but you get super duper, extra super parole, and you have to report to me and work and do community service," and he agreed, and that's his memory.
His eyes glaze over for a second, and when they refocus, he goes, "Yeah, I mean that. Um, yeah. No, I guess I'd be happy to work here for. I can do that for you. uh, I thought I remembered that you weren't.
Ooh, question.
What?
Wait. Hi.
Who?
It's
Ah,
me. Hey.
who?
Yes.
Hi. So before you can start working here and cooking us food, you need to pass the entrance exam. She's gonna hold up both her hands. Both her fists are closed. Are you ready?
Left.
Nice try. But she opens one hand and it's a graham cracker, and she opens another hand, her other hand, and it's a stack of nettles. And she's gonna say, "Which of these is edible?"
He looks at the graham crackers and then the nettles and well,
It's tough, isn't it?
I it's a bit of a trick question. You could brew the nettles down into a tea, I suppose. That's
I said
kind
edible,
of
not brewable.
well, you drink the tea. That's
That's drinkable. These are
I
a lot of
suppose.
checks in the no column. You're not doing very well, sir.
I was thinking out loud, and you've given me the answer. He takes the graham
Allie,
cracker
you
from
do
you and
have to, in fact,
smashes it
remember
in
that
his mouth.
I have to remember what.
You're not
you
the
have
only
to
person.
remember as well that edible just means that edible. You have to remember that edible just means that it can be consumed. It doesn't necessarily
I don't know.
specify how.
If I meant that, I would have said consumable, not edible.
Well, that's fair.
Technically, a suppository is
So you were just
consumable.
Oh,
want them-
that sounds delicious. Can you make me one of them suppositories?
He starts nodding.
Well, either way, you chose the graham cracker of job acceptance, so welcome to the team, friend. It is a binding contract. Goodbye.
Welcome to the team.
Much better than the needles of death.
Yes.
Much better.
Well, you might think that, but actually,
The needles of public execution disagree.
Ellie's gonna nod and pocket the nettles for future tests.
your hand starts itching. But other
All
than
right,
that,
so
That's okay.
Officer Billy, why don't you give him his assignment, eh?
Your assignment is to staff and run this restaurant until we come back for your check.
okay. But what am I going to offer for payment?
The same thing that I offered you.
Community service isn't very acceptable for most people wandering the streets. It's not
You
like
say we need more slaves? I mean interns.
Well, I'm saying it's not like I know a bunch of criminals roaming around who would, if caught, would need work service permits.
You don't? Oh, fine.
No.
You all travel together. Well, maybe that's why you got caught and the rest of them got away. They're all together, laughing at you.
You're laughing at me.
That's right, waff it, I said.
Why
Where
I
did that one
never,
for a minute there? I apologize.
I never will know of my
It's Tuesday, isn't it?
Kill the wabbit. Kill the wabbit.
It's Friday, actually.
The fuck's going on in my restaurant? Stop it.
Oh, are you the owner?
Why don't we send over some of the staff from the mansion to work here?
Oh no, don't do that, because then Bradley will actually kill us, because then we're actually
No.
stealing from him.
Unless we give him a share of the profits.
Why would we do that when we can just keep the profits?
Oh, I like that. I like keeping profits.
Gee.
So
See, ideally, I would like keeping profits as well, but the thing is that you know that somewhere in one of our contracts, there is a thing of some kind keeping us or stopping us from keeping any profits that we make on our own.
Well,
I don't
you
know
know,
how, but I know that it's in there.
To be honest, I didn't really read that contract too closely. I have no idea what I agreed to.
so wouldn't the best Bradley move
It's a
be to
fucking
sneak
phone
into...
book. Of course, none of us read it.
I didn't remember signing one, but maybe I did. But either way, can't we just like sneak into his room and burn them all?
Can minors enter green binding agreements? Well, I guess not.
Oh.
Sorry, are we cutting out or?
yeah,
I don't know what's happening. I can't hear anything.
I
hello?
heard dead. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
she's back.
Yeah, I heard dead
back?
silence for like
Yeah.
10 seconds, and I'm like, oh, what? Can minors enter legally binding
Okay.
contracts?
And then dead silent. I was like, wow,
Oh.
they must have took that to a dark place if they're so quiet.
Can't.
Oh. I don't know why they wouldn't be able to.
Oh, weren't you like a child when you met these guys? You're like what?
We're like
How old
12,
are you?
but we're not minors. We don't dig in the dirt.
Oh,
I'm 13.
right.
I did for a
Technically,
while,
they
remember?
did dig
I
in
had to
the
sleep
dirt.
in.
Did you find anything?
Well, this wicked bug bite that just will not go away. But other than that, not really.
Did you get paid to do it?
Technically, yes.
Oh, okay. Then I guess you are a minor.
And that's how Billy got out of her contract.
Glad we settled that.
Great. Well, I'm gonna start changing the sign out front.
Ooh. What's it gonna change into?
Okay, what are we naming this place to?
I don't know. I was gonna rip off the name of the restaurant first, and then see if a new name hit me. Something like really funny, and maybe like
Like
a
a-
pun that doesn't make sense in our world, but makes sense
Like-
in like the real world where everyone else
Like
is
a
laughing.
Chinese restaurant called Walk the Dog? Huh?
God damn it.
Have you ever been to Nazareth?
Maybe. I got a 13 on my die roll.
Because their cheeses, they're really something. The Cheeses of Nazareth, that could be a thing.
We could import from there.
We could call it Cheeses of Nazareth.
We could be exotic. We could have a snack shop. We can make fondue.
Right, yeah. Yeah, and you do little tiny places and you charge people more for them. Well, it's counterintuitive, but they'll do it. That's strange. That's what they were doing all these other places.
Dalton slams his hand on the counter and says, "No! I refuse to make small plates. Big plates only. That was our deal."
Okay, well, how about you put small foods on big plates?
That's fine. Totally acceptable.
Perfect.
Wow. Loss of garnish.
It's just a giant plate with like 3 cubes of cheddar on it.
Just a giant thing of parsley. Enjoy parsley and cilantro.
That'll be 30 gold.
Here's a slice of cheese.
It's like American cheese. Just throw it on the plate.
Change your memory, so it's the best freaking meal you ever had.
Okay, well, it's settled. We're becoming a cheese-based restaurant.
Right.
I'm gonna go rip the sign off.
Perfect. All right. So I guess the next order of business is get some more staff.
Yes. And also, what am I to do with all of these animals? Am I
Well, we
selling
eat
them
'em, of
for...
Set them
course.
free.
Oh. When you put it that way, it does seem quite obvious.
Now, what other personnel do we need for this place?
Hmm. I could have a look around and let you know if there's any cooking utensils or anything that I'll need. Any
What,
cutlery.
for how many staff we need here? How many people
Oh.
you need in the kitchen with you?
Oh, well, I'll be the head chef, of course, so I'll need a sous chef, a saucier, a busboy for dishes, and perhaps 2 waiters. What would that be? 6 total, including myself?
All right.
You need a saucier for a cheese-based restaurant? If all we're serving
Madame,
is cheese, I don't
please!
think that like 2 of those positions are necessary.
I'm
He's without
sorry.
sauce? What sort of barbarian are you?
I'm sorry, I didn't realize
Listen,
that you
I'm just
were the head
questioning
chef
the
here.
efficiency.
That's why she's
No,
an
no,
officer
but I am
and
the
not
owner
a
of the
chef.
restaurant.
Perhaps if we served donuts, I could refer to your judgment, but until that day...
Just gonna see if there's any little sneaky spells that I can cast on this guy right now.
If ever there was a campaign for subtle spell, this is the one to have.
I don't know, blatant spells seem to work just as
Question.
well.
True.
Answer. That's how we finish that.
Is it possible to subtly cast tidal waves? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not actually gonna do that. But
Billy escalates to
she's just
straight up
like,
murder.
hey man, I'm at 4 HP. I can't afford to start a fight right now.
Especially not with the
She
chef.
goes-
The last one killed her.
It's true.
this one might finish the job. She just goes, I'm just questioning the not the efficiency of it, but the practicality of it. Wouldn't having a more crowded kitchen in a restaurant that only serves like small things just that doesn't make sense for some reason. I'm asking you to explain it to me is what's happening here. Convince me.
All right. What sort of? Let's say you get into a fight. What do you hit the other guy with? The other.
Probably tidal wave.
Okay.
She usually hits the
Or
floor.
vitriolic spear.
All right. Now.
Not now. Not now.
Now, if you got into a fight, and then I told you, why are you casting magic? Shouldn't you just be bonking him on the noodle with this rusty spoon? You would scoff in indignation, as I am to you, madame. No saucier in a kitchen.
I think winning a fight, cooking I mean, slicing and plating cheese
You
too.
he's,
Very,
he's
very
our
different
only
things.
employee at the moment. Maybe you should insult him so.
You say slicing and plating cheese as though it's something you can do better than I can, or that of a masterful artisanal saucier, for that matter.
I mean, look at this guy. He's obviously a professional.
Billy like stops for a second, then she goes, "Okay, I've got the perfect saucier in mind."
He quirks an
And
eyebrow.
she's going to. So, quick refresher. What was that one wizard that Billy didn't like's name?
Damien the Seer. Damien the
Damien the Seer.
Wise? Damien Ever Present?
Yes. Okay. She's gonna go, his name is Damien Everpresent.
Wait, if this Damien ever present, should he be here right now?
Maybe he is here
No,
right now.
no, it's a.
Is it you?
It's,
Are
No,
you
not.
Damien Ever
Am
Present?
I Damien? Did it work?
No, but I can send him a letter, and I'm sure he'll be more than willing
He'll be
to come
present
and help out for at
everly,
least a little bit.
since he's not everly present all the time. But most of the time, he's everly present.
He should change his name to Mosterly Present.
He's not everly present presently, but he will be soon.
Well, you can talk to him about that.
I thought you were talking to him about that.
No. I'm not going to be his coworker.
But
Oh, you
I
need me
don't-
to send him a message?
well, I don't
Yeah.
know who this fellow is. I've never heard of any
All right.
sauciers by that name.
Wait, is
Gotta
it
look at
night?
this up. I don't think you need to know who people are to cast message at him. Or
Is it night?
sending, I mean.
Standing, maybe not. It is night, yes.
Okay, she'll go, give me 20 minutes. I'll be right back.
No, it says with which you're familiar, so I can't just send him a random message out of nowhere.
And she's going to use, the mortar and pestle to fly to, Damien
Oh,
the
no.
Seer.
Please don't use your witchcraft to send him to
minute.
another plane. I just hired him.
Don't distract me, okay?
Please
don't distract
don't
me.
use your
Allie, you know
mighty
exactly who I'm
witchcraft
talking
power
about.
against us. We
I'm not a
Internet.
witch.
fear you, strong witch. We surrender.
I'm not a witch.
We are in
She
all
actually
of
a
your
witch?
power.
Wizard.
Please do not exercise. I'm gonna like gesture to Dalton, like get on his knees next to me. Please don't hurt us.
Dalton looks confused, but like gets on his knees.
She's a witch and a
I'm
cop.
not a
That's a
witch.
witch cop. That's what they say because they don't let witches
A
be
witch and a
cops.
cop.
I thought something was off about her.
Yeah, now you
Not
know.
a witch.
She turned me into a newt.
You know, if
What?
if
I
you're a
got
witch,
back.
if you're a witch, you have to admit that you are. If we ask,
I'm not a witch.
he winks at you, Zadok.
Oh,
I'm
right.
not a witch.
Oh,
That's exactly what a witch would say, though.
100% witch answer.
Right.
All right, go collect your
Not a
persons.
witch.
Perhaps
I
if
will-
we found
Allie,
some other people
be right
scared
back.
of witches, they would work here for free.
Okay, have
I'm
fun.
not a witch.
Don't stay out too late.
Thanks.
Don't do anything Bradley wouldn't
I
do.
won't. I'll be back in like. That's a really, really low bar.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
That's also a pretty low bar.
Just lowering the bar there, aren't you?
I am kind of short. Okay, well, have fun anyways.
Thank you. I won't, but I'll be back soon.
Finger guns.
Finger guns back.
Get down, Eldritch Blast!
That's the wrong class, and I don't have Eldritch Blast.
No, the other finger guns.
They call me Allie Finger Guns Way. Bang, bang. By the way,
Fastest
that's how
fingers in the ladies' room.
that's how she's getting the sign off the front. Because she's not strong, so she's just
She's
finger
using
blasting
Eldritch
it.
Blast.
Yeah.
Can't just finger blast a wooden sign.
Why not?
I
It'll
mean-
come off.
The sign
It won't
will,
start on
sure.
fire. It's finger blasting.
Oh Lord.
What's she gonna do?
So-
Pull it off? She's not strong enough for that.
I don't know. Don't you have like magic or something?
Yeah, she's using magic.
I don't believe it.
That's
Alright.
what finger blasting is.
Billy begins traveling through the night. Allie begins finger blasting in the night. Zadok is looking. Sorry, not Zadok. Dalton
I'm covering
is-
my eyes. She's a miner.
Dalton is looking at Zadok very confusedly. Is it always like this around here?
That depends. What is this?
Fair enough. He begins cleaning up some of the cages, getting the unfilled ones, like kind of throwing them out into the backyard.
Awesome.
Billy. Zip Shwoom. You have arrived in the mean streets of what city was that?
Hang on, let me check.
Kyneth, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You arrive on the main streets of Kyneth. Hello. Right outside of a shop that reads Damien's Magic Emporium. Actually, I think it says something like Expositorium. There's a closed sign in the window right now. And roll me a quick perception check. You have dark vision, right?
Okay. Correct.
Nice. That'll help.
16.
Okay. There's a few more buildings that seem to be destroyed around here than you remember, but it's not like the city is burning down or anything. And Damien's Magic Exploratorium is still standing and still in just great shape. Though the door does appear to be locked. And there's not a whole lot of people outside. You can spot 2 people off in the distance. Probably about like 5 blocks away.
Okay, she's not gonna walk up to him. But what she will do is, oh shit, I don't have like,
Oh.
oh god. She's going to leave, and there's no way to like, oh man, would he be able to, I don't know if he'd be able to cast Ascending to me though. Alright, is there like activity inside the shop, or is it like closed and locked up and dark?
It seems to be closed for the night.
Okay.
It's pushing like 10:30. As you kind of look around, you notice a sign etched into the windows that says it closes at like 7. I think it closes at 7:15.
Okay.
Um,
Of course it does.
it opens up again at 5:45, and there is like a small. It's like a mailbox, but it's labeled fan mail.
Billy is going to write a note, and she is going to attach it to the outside of the mailbox because she does not want to give him the pleasure of receiving fan mail. And she is, it's going to write possible work, possible assistance needed from a seer such as yourself. Please report to the Cheeses of Nazareth. In what city are we in?
Right?
All right, the Cheeses of Nazareth in Magnes. Sincerely, benefactor.
Okay. And you leave after that?
She kicks a little bit of dirt onto the door first, and then she leaves.
Yeah. All right. Despite Dalton seeming very confused at this, and pretty much all of the goings on, I'm down to fast forward to the morning. You guys are. Oh, yeah, unless there's anything you want to quick wrap up for the night.
Hell nah.
Yeah,
All right.
we'll wait.
Choop, 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 choop. Do you guys stay at the guild hall?
Oh, Allie was just gonna fall asleep at the restaurant.
At the right. Okay.
Yeah, I'll follow Allie's lead.
Man, like behind the bar or something.
So we'll pass out drunkenly.
She can't drink. She's a minor.
Oh, I'll pass out drunkenly. We're passing out behind a bar. That's only one way to do that.
I mean, you own all of the spirits now. Kind of.
Basically,
I was gonna say legally, but that's not.
that is
quite
not
right.
true.
No. All right. So, Dalton is definitely going to drink with Zadok. He is a big drinker. And I realized I've been doing his voice wrong the whole time, but that's fine. I'm lazy.
That's a spirit.
Yeah. So Zadok and Dalton are definitely sleeping later into the morning. I don't think Allie's woken up before noon this entire campaign.
No, no. But now she has a project, so like whenever she naturally wakes up, she might start rolling around to work on the restaurant a little bit more.
Okay. I'm gonna say since no one's interrupting you in the morning to get up, you're probably gonna wake up around like 11.
Yeah, that's probably fine. That's probably about right.
Which is also around the time your mom's gonna wake up.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, your mom doesn't need to sleep. She's an elf.
Yeah. She just meditates.
But she sleeps anyway. Fuck it.
Yeah, who cares? Meditate with your eyes closed. It's basically fucking sleeping.
Yeah. I've always said elves can sleep, they just don't need to.
Don't need to, yeah. Sleep can be a form of meditation. Does Floria pass out too?
Floria was definitely drinking as well. Yeah.
Lit.
Yes, she
There's-
was.
There's no way Floria was not drinking with all of this bullshit going on. So Billy, you're definitely going to be the first one to wake up.
Floria's the Minotaur, right?
Yeah.
I encourage her to work on a vegetarian menu.
When you do that, she goes, "Well, there's plenty of chickens out there. There's plenty of chickens and wine, so that's basically vegetarian if you squint your eyes enough. And
Oh,
cheese.
that's right along what I like, yeah.
Yes.
Just no
Perfect.
beef, right? Or is beef
Mm.
okay? I don't know how you feel about beef.
It sticks in
Like,
my throat a bit.
not
But
really
so
a
does
cousin,
pork.
right? Is pork?
Mm, yes.
Right. I like pig.
I prefer fowl and fish. But cheese is
Fowl.
good, yes.
Fowl, fish,
Cheese.
and cheese.
Cheese and wine, yes. And
What
bread.
about a everlasting bread bowl of fish and cheese?
Yes, that is correct. That is
Brilliant.
the right way. Dalton, are you getting this down? Everlasting bread bowl, cheese and fish. A schmelt melt, if you will. Wow. Schmelt melt was not made to be said in a French accent.
Oof. Yeah, that was a
Wow.
Billy, you're the first to wake up. There's mail uh, at the door of the restaurant.
Open it.
In the mailbox, but it's like, yeah, it's like a little mailbox nailed to the wall of the. Anyway, yeah. It is a letter from Damien. I need to fucking write these names down so I stop mixing them up. And it says, it says, "Dear fan, thank you for your encouraging words. Any work that you may need to commission me for, can be negotiated during office hour or during business hours at," and he lists his address, and he says, "Sincerely, Damien the Great. P.S. Congratulations on your new address, Billy."
Damn it. Okay. You know what? We're not doing this. We're not doing this. It's fine. She is walking past you guys very, very calmly, and she just puts the note in the fireplace and just casts firebolt on it. Goes, "It's fine. It's fine. Everything's gonna be fine."
Yes, Mom, I'd like some wine.
Yes, that's a lovely fire.
no, Bradley. I don't want to wake up. Wake up, laundry. It's his turn.
What a lovely fire. Okay. May all your bacon burn. um, Davey the better than Billy. She just goes, "All right, so the seer is occupied at the moment, so that's a no-go."
A sear saucer?
Exactly. Yes. Yes. A seer.
A sear saucer that sauced the sear.
Uh-huh.
We need, if we can't get that sear, we need a different sear.
Wait,
A sear saucier.
You know a sear saucier?
Sear saucier?
Saucier?
Saucy
He sells
seer.
seashells by the seashore?
Yes, but the seer saucier is not available.
Well, make him available.
If the steer saucier is unavailable, how do we avail him of his unavailability?
Arrest him. You're a guard, aren't you?
Right, you're a cop, and I'll turn and look at Billy. Why don't you
I
do
don't have-
that?
Jurisdiction there.
Well,
Right, I'll turn back in. She doesn't have jurisdiction.
that does cause issues. Perhaps you could help him in his current condition? Position?
What sort of condition?
I
What sort of
don't-
position?
I don't know. She said he's
The
busy.
condition
Perhaps
Physician?
Is he a physician?
Does
Okay,
this
guys.
physician
No.
unavail him of being available?
Allie stands up. She slams on the counter. Order in the restaurant.
Allie.
Too loud. Too loud.
Not loud enough, some would say. We need to get organized if this place is going to succeed. All right. She, takes a random glass of something from the bar and pitches it across the room for emphasis.
I grab a
I'm
bottle
very
and
serious about
start
this.
drinking. Air of the dog, air of the dog.
So, what we need to do is we need to get work on the supplies we need to cook the food. We need to go to Nazareth and get some deal trades in place so we can get their exotic cheeses.
We need Cheeses of Nazareth.
Yes, that's
And we
our
can
top
take
priority.
Cauldron.
And we need a saucier and a sous chef.
First,
So
Maybe we can
need
find
an
one in Nazareth.
offering so the witch doesn't send us into the nether realm again.
Sorry,
Ooh.
I thought part of your
Sorry,
agreement
most
was that you
unpleasant.
would staff the restaurant.
well, you said that you knew a seer saucier who
Thought I did, but he's not available.
Hey, we could just put a help wanted sign in our window.
That was my plan.
It's very
Well,
true.
Let's do it. She rips out a piece of scratch paper and pulls a crayon from her bag and scribbles help wanted. The E is backwards.
Okay.
The H is 2, but you can't tell.
All the letters are backwards.
Yeah. And she sticks it to the window, and then it falls, and then she sticks it again, and then it falls. I think I need something stickier than nothing.
Yeah, let me do it. Dalton licks the top of it and slaps it to the window, and it sticks for a couple seconds, and then falls. Well, I'm out of ideas.
Nice try.
Hmm.
Here, we'll find something sticky. But in the meantime, let's make travel preparations for Nazareth.
Yes. We should go to Nazareth. I agree.
And Miss Cop, Miss Guard,
Who's
could
that?
you that one? He points at Billy.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Ellie's gonna go find something sticky.
Could you leave the contact information for that seer saucier? Perhaps I might be able to convince him.
I'm sorry, what?
The contact information for
Seer
your
saucier can be seen saucy seer on the seashore.
indeed. I might be able to persuade him if the conditions fall into place.
Perfect.
Billy?
There is no Billy. There is only Zool.
We need to make Billy use her phone because it's super clear and she never cuts out.
Gone. Gone forever. Never to be
Aaron
seen or heard from
Hernandez.
again.
Oh.
Well,
Am I back?
you're back.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Welcome
Okay.
back.
All right, and
Hello.
here you go. And she will give him the contact information.
Mm, how do you know people in... Oh, whatever. I'll see what I can do.
Is there
Well,
something? Should we not know people in that area, or?
it's just across the sea. It seems like a strange place to go for saucier help, and also, you were gone for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I fast travel at night.
She's a witch, and I wiggle my fingers in his face.
His eyes go a little wide, and he just kind of holds up his hands. Okay, I'll start cooking or something.
I'm not a witch.
Clearly are.
Just someone who can travel fast.
Right, on a broom.
I
But
unlock
she's
fast
not a
travel
witch.
at night. It's kind
Wink.
of one of my things.
Hmm.
Allie, please tell them that I'm not a witch. You know this to be true.
Well, what makes a witch a witch?
Which witch?
No, what
Do
makes
you
a witch a
ride
witch?
broom?
I ride a broom.
Are you a witch?
But does Billy have a broom?
Yeah, and so does Bradley.
Okay. Does she cast
I do,
spells?
and that's a harmful stereotype, and it's very.
Yeah,
I
but
do.
so do I and Bradley.
She talked to animals.
I could do that too if I concentrate. Actually, I don't even need to concentrate. Isn't that right, Marty Paws? Meow.
Does she have some interesting family ancestry of some sort of magical stuff?
Allie points to her elven mother.
Right.
Me too.
Sounds like a
What?
witch. So you're both witches.
Billy, we're witches.
I'm not
Oh,
a
yeah,
witch.
I always wanted to be something.
You're so powerful. You disguise yourself like you're all meek and mild, but you're really a very powerful witch. That's really quite a nice little arrangement you have there.
Like your meat and
I'm a
mild.
wizard. If you want to get technical about it, I'm closer to a hag than anything just by virtue of training, but there's really no I'm not a witch. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry to disappoint.
I've seen your special powers. You don't need to convince me.
I don't know. I think it's cool. I'm okay with this.
Thank you. Thank you, Allie. Even though I'm not a witch, I do appreciate
Right,
it.
we accept your witchiness. Which is your business.
Yeah, we could have like a witch circle. Only witches allowed.
I mean, that sounds like kind of isolated, and I might have a good cry, but if you just want to do that, that's fine.
That's what covens are, and I'm not.
We could have a coven.
Allie, I respect you. No. We're not starting a coven.
A loving coven?
That's not how that works.
But can't you cook things in
What?
covens?
Is a coven like a family? I'd like a coven.
Do you not have a family?
Well,
Sadak, do you want to be a witch?
I don't think I'd make a very good witch. I don't have a pointy hat.
We can get you a pointy hat. Billy and I can adopt you as a witch, as part of our coven.
I never thought of it like that. What I gotta do to get in your coven?
I don't know. Is there like a test, Billy, to get into covens?
I mean, I got kidnapped into the last coven I was in.
We're
so
gonna
I'm
kidnap you,
not the
Sadak.
expert on this.
Allie grabs your arm and begins pulling, but she's like super weak, so you probably don't actually move.
Should we arm wrestle?
No, I'm kidnapping you. Just, wow, you're heavy.
Right. Let's make for this Nazareth place, yeah?
We're not.
That could be the kidnapping. It's a bonding experience. It's a coven witch bonding experience, our trip to Nazareth. It's a business trip, but we're still gonna have a lot of fun anyways. And they're
Right,
all
that
business
means
expenses.
It's deductible. Mr.
Yes.
Bradley said it is very important to keep track of all deductibles.
Whatever that means, yes.
I haven't the foggiest, but I know it's one of them. That's all I know.
All right. Well, I'm ready.
Very well. Prepare the cauldron. Turned to Billy. That's how that works, right? You just prepare it and we go.
Hold on, Billy's lagging out again.
Yeah,
Hello?
Hi.
Am I
And your
still
phone, it
cutting
always
out?
works.
We heard most of that.
I
you
heard
hear.
hello.
Okay, alright.
You hear us.
Yes, I can hear you guys fine. Alright. Am I good? Am I solid?
For sure, homie.
Yeah.
Alright. First of all, it's mortar and pestle. It's not a cauldron. Second of all, we're not forming a coven. That's not how it works. We don't want that label attached to us, believe me. No, it's not a family. It is kind of, but it's a fucked up family and not one that we want to be. Not in the good way. Fucked up, not in the good way. And 3, it'll take us an hour to get there during the day, but it'll only take us a minute if we wait until night.
So, can we call our coven a different name?
We could call it.
We can. Well, we already
Unloving.
have a name.
Yeah, but
That way
that's
we
with
can
Bradley.
Everyone we are loving.
Yeah, this is a witch-only group.
Right.
It's like a support group, just for witches.
Yeah, Mr. Bradley did say he was gonna make me one of them rooms. That's probably what he meant. He knew we were gonna form a company, he did. Excuse me, 11. Wink wonk.
See, that sounds better than coven. So, I'm okay with this. But if we're stuck here, if we're gonna wait till night to go to Nazareth, then we can keep working on the restaurant and maybe put another help wanted sign up, and I could walk the streets and see if anyone wants jobs.
I
Maybe-
mean, is the cheese
Okay.
place gonna be open if we go at night? Aren't they only open during the day?
Oh, that's true. We might have to go during the day.
Or maybe we should go during the day, but then stays the day. We get a bunch of cheeses and stuff and brings them back at night. Lickety split.
There we go. Someone's thinking with big brain energy.
Alright.
Here we go.
Alright, let's do that then.
All right, witches, roll out.
Loving. I can't think of a word that means to go that rhymes with loving, unfortunately. Should thought of that before we did the name. Oh, no, I'm
Just
disappointed.
just mispronounce movin' as Movin'.
Let's get to moving, loving.
Let's get to Movin'.
Right.
Amazing.
It's all the coffee wine really kicking in.
I want to cast.
Yeah.
I want to cast sending. I feel like we need to give Bradley a cryptic update that he'll receive at the start of next game.
Okay.
All right. I get 25 words. I'm just gonna make it up as I go, but help me count because I'm gonna try to count, but it's hard to count and talk at the same time. Mr. Bradley going to buy cheese for the new restaurant. Also need to get more staff. Lots of revenue for everyone, plus wine and cheese.
I think that's good.
Yep. He'll be really pleased. I probably shouldn't have said that part about revenue. Oops.
You told him we were generating revenue?
Well, you and me, I said it out loud right now.
Oh, I was only half listening, to be perfectly honest.
Is it 25 words?
25 words, yeah.
You were at 27?
Oh,
What were
the last two words I said.
you said wine and cheese? Plus wine and cheese?
Yeah, I think so.
So it's just plus wine?
Plus
Plus
wine.
wine.
Yeah.
Huh? Okay. So
Oh,
Mr.
and I
Brooke-
never told him he could reply. So he may end up just like saying something out loud and sending us like a butt dial. That's just keep track of the first 25 words he's.
It's just a long snore because he's napping.
That's true. He might be napping. This may go straight to voicemail.
He'll get it when he wakes up.
so is Mr. Bradley going to Nazareth?
I just made that up. If you want me to repeat it, I'm just gonna have to make it up again.
Following the
I
star.
don't remember what I said at all. Yeah, I said something about Mr. Bradley going to Nazareth to buy cheese.
Yeah, going to Nazareth to buy cheese for restaurant, maybe?
Nope, I didn't say what it was for. I purposely did not say
To-
what it was
to
for.
buy lots of cheese.
Because I just wanted him to know we're going to Nazareth to buy a bunch of cheese for some unknown reason.
I think he
Mr.
mentioned
Bradley going
needing staff too.
to buy lots of cheese. And
Should we mulligan it and I'll just type it in Discord? Would that be easier?
Just type
Wait,
it as
no,
a
then he'll
DM
see
to
it, though.
Tim.
Then he'll see it though.
yeah,
Well, no, what matter if he sees it? Everyone will see it.
Everyone will see.
So yeah, it doesn't matter if everyone sees it. I can just type it in the chat. So let's see, Mr. Bradley going to. Oh, it said something about the cauldron, right? Taking the cauldron
in Nazareth.
to Nazareth to buy cheese. Also need. Oh wait, yeah, wait. Many possibilities of revenue. Also need staff. Let's see how many words that one. That's 17. So there's.
It'll just be cryptic with zero text.
What? You cut out a little. What?
Plus lots of cheese and wine
It's
as
exactly
well.
how you wanted it to
Oh
be.
yeah, that's right. It was plus wine, lots of wine and cheese. Plus lots of wine. I think, yeah.
I think that puts you at 23, so you could sign it off with Love Zadok.
Love witches.
Yeah.
Love
Love.
witches. Please,
Um,
love witches.
Oh wait, no. It's gonna be loving, but so like, what's the love?
Witch lovin'.
Um,
Love.
like, what's like it'd be like like, because it would be like sincerely loving, but like, I'm trying to think if there's a better word than sincerely. Love it. No.
Cordially, I think would be the best one. Instead of Bradley.
Cordially.
That's pretty
Cordially
good.
loving.
Good God.
And, oh, I can make this like bold too.
Yeah, make sure
Oh,
to at
perfect.
Tim in
Yeah,
the
wait,
message.
I'm gonna like pull a word off so that I could make it cordially you would love it.
Cordially, you're loving. Oh no.
Let's see. Mr. Bradley. Oh, I can just get rid of that the. Taking Cauldron to Nazareth to buy cheese. Many possibilities of revenue. Also need staff. Plus lots of wine. Cordially. You're loving. And I spell it Loven. Because come and Cuven, right?
Coven, yes.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna make it love it, yeah.
I'm just gonna be so fucking confused.
I'm just imagining missing 2 sessions and then just getting this out of nowhere.
Imagine missing 2 sessions and trying to understand what the rest of the party did in general. Like,
There.
I really hope Tim's reading of that of also needs staff is that we're looking for like super cool magical staff.
Also need staff, and he's like, "What? He wants a staff?"
perfect.
Cordially, you're loving.
Good.
Oh yeah, I should have tagged him. There you go.
Nice. Good, great. We
Perfect.
won't have to explain anything to him next time.
Perfect.
Wonderful.
No,
Alright.
absolutely not.
So we hop in the cauldron.
Fuck, dude.
Zero context.
To use the cauldron, do you need to know where you're going? Because I don't think you can just go with a name, can you?
That's
Okay.
probably just more dangerous, but we can still do it.
Send it!
There's like probably a 75% chance we're fine. You have to
God.
take risks when you start a
We're gonna hear the
business,
fun.
guys. How else are we gonna get to Nazareth? We gotta take the
Ethereal
cauldron.
plane again.
You just end up at the last place you were supposed to go. So right outside of Damien's shop. Next session opens with, "Hello! I'll bet you're wondering why I called you
It's
here."
loading. Come on. Load. Why does my internet suck so much tonight? Probably because there's a storm on the way. That's probably why. Just answered my own question. All right. Properties, traverse. Okay, so I don't need to know where it is, but it must be a specific destination.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
I can say Nazareth.
Yeah, go to the
but,
Nazareth market.
Like, if I said, oh, the nearest river. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I can take us there. No problem.
Awesome. That's
Oh, really?
ridiculously cool.
Yeehaw.
Does it have to be the same plane of existence?
And it doesn't. Probably why you changed planes to begin with.
Hmm.
'Cause there's
It
usually a
just
reason
says. It doesn't say. It just says within 1,000 miles of me.
Interesting.
for that. Yeah. Well, I think you would have to be on the same plane, right? Because miles wouldn't apply.
I kind of.
Oh, but you could be within 1,000 miles on a different plane,
Yeah.
Fuck,
right?
that's weird.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sean! Sean!
Hey, Sean.
What? What is Sean? I have no idea what the Sean thing is.
What is Sean?
Sean.
Sean,
Man.
Sean knows everything.
Sean is an infinite source of wisdom. A living encyclopedia. He says what?
What a...
Hey, can 1,000 miles be on the same plane?
Something specifies it has to be within 1,000 miles, but doesn't specify that it has to be on the same plane. Does it still apply?
Would it only apply if the other plane mirrored our plane, right? Because like if you go to a plane of fire, that's like a completely different place. It's just a
Right. But if it was,
yeah.
say, like...
Like it would work for like the astral plane, the ethereal plane, and like a couple others, right?
I think so, but I don't know if planar travel...
I don't know dick about the planes.
Fuck,
I've never
yeah.
been in a campaign that did planar travel.
I know Sean knows about planes. That's why we call it Sean's plane.
Oh. Well, that explains everything.
Yeah. I get it. X planes.
Ha.
Ah.
Uh,
Ah.
Ha! Dangly parts. Due to relative distance, if there is a contibum, such as a portal, 1,000 miles would apply. A forced planar shift would also keep relativity. Okay. Perfect. Thank you, Sean. Great.
you,
So next
Sean.
week we pick up in Nazareth.
Cool. Great.
Chords
Oh,
of the
Wow.
Continuum. That makes more sense.
I don't know. I like Contibum. I thought that was pretty neat. It's a
I
neat
like
word.
contibum. I was like, that's just a word I don't know.
Sean's really smart. That must just be a word I don't understand. Contibum.
Contibum.
Yep.
You're loving
Wow.
contibum.
So the new goal is just do as much weird shit as possible before Tim comes back.
Look, Bucks in 6,
yeah.
we can make it happen.
I mean, I was able to watch most of the game while I played anyways. I just muted it the second half. I mean, I didn't watch it that close the second half, but they actually showed up and played. But man, they gotta see if what happened.
They won. That's all they need to keep doing.
They need to. They honestly need to win like the next 2 games at home though.
Well, the next 3 games.
If they drop one of these next 2 games, it's going to be really tough for them to. I don't think they can win 2 games on the road. I think they can win 1. I don't think they can win 2.
I was hoping they were going to lose tonight and then reverse sweep the Suns.
That would be ridiculous. But the guards played a lot better tonight. Like a lot better.
I mean, it'd be hard to play
For the
worse.
first 2
Middleton.
Dude, they showed that statistic. Yeah, they were like 30% field goal and 22% from 3 for the backcourt, the entire Milwaukee backcourt.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, yeah, I thought we were shooting like shit. Yeah. They passing it pretty well tonight, though. Okay.
Neat.
Oh, Aubrey, I'm not sure if I will be able to make it on time for the game on Thursday. I forgot. It's like the only freaking Thursday I have planned. We're going out for dinner and stuff with some friends. So we may have to punt and just wait a week on
Ooh.
the 1889
Lucky.
game anyway.
You have friends.
Yeah.
Lucky you have games.
Lucky you get dinner.
I'm freaking pumped. I found an awesome scenario. Did you see? I'm gonna have you be like I was like, you one of the subsidiaries because you guys would own like all kinds of shit. So you own the Colorado Mining Company on Mars,
Mm-hmm.
and so you can decide if you want to be interested in this place at all because it could just be an excuse to get you out here, away from the eyes of everyone on
Oh,
Earth,
Exchange.
or it could be an excuse that you use to get off planet. However you want to use it, because there's a number
I
of ways
think
you can
the
go with
answer
it.
is both.
You can be as
I think the answer is both.
okay, because it's very much a sandbox. So like whatever shit you're invested in is fine by me. I really don't care where you go with
Yeah.
things. There's so many hooks
I think
and
it's gonna.
crazy things that I have available. So
Yeah, I think it's gonna be like a both glad to be gone and glad to be gotten off planet.
Glad to be gotten off planet.
glad we got.
I'm playing oil. I'm very excited, guys. It's
Yeah.
gonna be a
Oh,
lot of
did you
fun.
just because you said you're gonna make up someone, right? You're gonna make your family up.
I just Tim came up with the name Annabelle Slater, and I really like that name.
Oh yeah,
So
the Slayers, the Slayers of the
Slater,
Slaters,
not the
Annabelle
Slayer.
Slayers,
Oh, Slayer's pretty good too.
the
An-
AC Slaters.
Annabelle Slayer is a great name.
Yeah, I think Slayer's better.
Yes, fuck Tim's idea. What a slatter.
I mean, Slayer goes much better with Captain Eagle McMahon, in my opinion.
Annabelle Slayer and Captain Eagle
Yeah,
McMahon.
Annabelle
Here for
Slayer
it.
and
Yep,
Captain
Annabelle
Eagle
Slayer.
McMahon. Yeah,
Wow.
see, boom, done. Yeah,
Wow.
I'm super excited for that. Um, so yeah, it's like a newly acquired mining operation that your family just bought, and it hasn't been doing well. In fact, like while you were on your way on the ship, like a strike started up that's been going on for close to 2 months now as you're arriving. So like your first thing is gonna have to be to go to mediate that, get, get that
Yeah.
figured out.
Oh fuck.
You're like, I don't want to do that. That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
All right, boys and Aubrey.
Wow.
Uh,
Yeah.
I've worked a full week on like 8 hours of sleep.
Wow, sick brag.
Lord,
Yeah,
you should
so
sleep more.
I have coffee pouches for that now.
That's what I've been saying.
So
Right?
The
That's
fuck?
so
Now Sean's running game. Okay, cool.
Sean, you're running game?
What the hell just happened?
Oh, wild Sean appeared.
Hell yeah.
Sean fled.
What's the first
Oh,
gift that shows up for Sean? Sean of the day. Oh, little Sean. He is so cute.
Fuck, did not like that.
And
So,
he's gone.
yeah.
Disturbing. Please
Yeah.
don't do
well,
that one again.
All right, everyone, say goodbye to Dan Aykroyd.
Bye, Dan Aykroyd. Bye,
Bye, Dan
Sean.
Aykroyd.
Bye, all of the entire internet.
Bye,
Bye,
entire
Sean.
internet. Hi,
Next
Sean.
week.
Nazareth
begins.
Wow.
Okay, I'm cutting the stream. Fucking
All right.
Guys.
bunch of weirdos.